I love that scene at the end where we get full-on Super Saiyan Carol, as we said before.
Yes, with the mohawk.
I was gonna say, yeah, you already called it, with the mohawk. Yeah. What up, gang? Dre here.
Alex here.
And while you're here, as always, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell for alerts of new episodes, as we are now officially Masters of the Movieverse.
That's right. And today, we are doing our trailer reaction for Captain Marvel special look. You can consider it trailer 3.
Sort of, pretty much. That's what other people are saying it. Disney says a special look.
Yeah.
But
we're just excited that we're getting more.
Exactly. More footage to scrub through. As we all know already, Brie Larson's playing Carol Danvers. Captain Marvel, the most powerful hero in the Marvel Universe. Kevin Feige is saying that
90s time period piece.
Exactly. Blockbuster Video. Feige said that she's going to lead Phase 4 and beyond the same way Robert Downey Jr. did with the last 3 phases. Let's see. We're excited. We want to get into this.
If there's any little pieces here.
Exactly.
Giving us some little Easter eggs, maybe.
Let's get into this special look at Captain Marvel, y'all.
All right.
Grunge is a good look for you.
Did you have a rough day, Agent Fury?
I'm gonna need clarification on this space invasion.
Skrulls are infiltrating your planet.
Nice.
They're
Transformation.
shapeshifters.
Okay, prove you're not a Skrull.
That's a photon blast.
And?
A Skrull cannot do that.
I'm just supposed to take your word for that.
Yeah.
We are Kree. Strong, united. You have to let go of the past.
I don't remember my past.
Control it.
I have this power, but I don't know where it came from.
I've never seen anything like her.
You think you can find others?
She's just the beginning.
You've come a long way, but you're not as strong as you think.
Super Saiyan.
Oh my
What
God.
is this?
Shield logo.
Does announcing your identity on clothing help with the covert part of your job?
A soldier who was wearing a rubber suit.
Get her.
I do love that she brought that up at the end, because in every other Avengers movie, I'm like, wait a minute, is S.H.I.E.L.D. supposed to be like the FBI, where it's like, you know they exist, or Area 51, where you don't, because they spent a lot of time branding and promoting the fact that they're around.
Yeah, like literally wearing the hat.
Yes, yes, Nick Fury always walking around in a leather trench coat and a turtleneck. I'm like, you're not really doing discreet very well.
But I like how we got back at her with that last comment.
Yeah, good point, yeah.
Because their banter in this special look, like you got to see a lot more of it than we did in the past
he's
trailers.
like, you're walking around in a super suit. You got nerve to talk. Not too many new shots, but a few. Before we get into it, what did you think?
I loved the very first opening, her walking into the bar.
Yes.
And he's like, grunge is a good look for you.
Yes, because 90s grunge.
Yes, I love me some 90s grunge. A leather jacket.
Kurt Cobain, 9 Inch Nails. You know what we're talking about. Yeah.
And she just like gives it back to him like, oh, you have a rough day?
Yeah.
It just like kind of shows like her human attitude, like that side to her that's human.
I'm glad you brought that up, because a lot of people, even we said in the first 2 trailers, you really didn't get a sense of her personality. It just seemed like sort of like standard generic superhero, like I'm very powerful, I'm very strong, I do the right thing, which is fine. But like, what the great thing about Marvel characters is, from Star-Lord to Tony Stark, they have distinct personalities. I'm getting a better feel for Carol's personality, where she comes off a little like pissy, a little sarcastic, a little, it's like almost holier than thou, like I'm better than you, just listen to me and trust me that I know what I'm doing. Like the part where he's like, prove to me that you're not a Skrull. She shoots a photon blast and she's like, Skrulls can't do that. First of all, she's smug right there.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm just supposed to believe you. And she gives a look like, raise her eyebrows like, dude.
Well, what are you going to do if you don't?
Exactly.
Like, do you have a choice?
I like kind of her arrogance, because I've been around real Air Force pilots, and that's their #1 defining trait. Like, pilots have to be uber mensch. They have to believe that they are the best in the world. They're very confident, cocky, you might say, and it feels like she's bringing that through.
Yeah, I mean, well, you have to in her position. And
Yeah.
like, she's basically, the whole world right now is depending on her. She's like, Skrulls are like inhabiting Earth, taking over human bodies. So what are you going to do if you don't believe me?
This shape-shifting scene that we saw, where they're at the beach and we see that one surfer girl, they turn into her.
That was actually pretty cool. Like, you saw
Yeah.
all the light going through her body. We also got the classic granny scene. They're going to keep showing to over and over again until it's drilled into our head.
They also love showing the falling down 3 times, standing up 3 times.
It's come a long way.
and turning the her into hero. They love doing that.
Yeah, they're going to drill that into our heads. I love it.
Yet, as we said, we're jumping around here, but I love that scene at the end where we get full-on Super Saiyan Carol, as we said before.
Yes, with the mohawk.
I was going to say, yeah, you already called it, with the mohawk. Yeah, and I love seeing her full binary power. Jude Law, who, as we sort of deciphered in our last breakdown, that people thought he was Captain Marvel, the original. He might actually be Jan Rog, the villain. We don't know yet.
Seems like a bad guy.
Seems like a bad guy
vibes.
But he clearly is training her, and that scene where he's like, remember your past or your training? She's like, I don't remember my past. And he tells her to focus because, again, you can tell Carol Danvers has a bit of a temper in this.
Yeah, she needs to control it.
Control it, yes.
Also, I really like we got some more scenes of Star Force.
Yes!
Everyone in their uniforms,
Yes!
flying
They
together,
look
looking
so
pretty
cool.
badass.
Yeah. The de-aging technology, y'all, between Nick Fury, Sam Jackson looking like 1990s.
Younger than he's ever been.
He looks straight up like Pulp Fiction, Sam Jackson, Afro Jerry Curl and all. In addition, we get Clark Gregg back. Haven't seen him since he got stabbed through the heart by Loki in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He came back in TV. In the movies, he's back with a hairpiece, but Clark Gregg, you don't need de-aging technology because he always looks the same.
Yeah, and I have to touch on, we got that scene again with like what looks to be the psych magnetron.
Yes!
Blasting Captain Marvel. She keeps talking about she doesn't remember where her powers came from, but we think that maybe she was born with it and this just magnified it. You see the blue blood coming out of her nose. So like
Kevin
the Kree
Feige
blood
has
always
alluded
been there.
that it's in her DNA,
Yes.
that something happens to her
Right.
that maybe enhances it.
Exactly. Like if the blood that's blue, obviously this has been in her DNA before.
We actually see the first shot we got of this in any other trailers that it looks like almost radiation is infusing into her skin, her eyes, her pores. I think you're right. I think like this is going to just amplify her God-given powers as it is.
And make her the most powerful superhero.
I can't wait to see her give crap to Thor, Tony, and
Yes.
Cap. Because you know there's going to have a scene in Avengers 4 where they're going to be like, essentially being like, let us take care of this. And she's going to be like, all right,
She's
that's
gonna be
adorable.
like, oh, I have to take care of you guys. Yes.
Gang, thanks for checking out our reaction to this Captain Marvel first look / trailer
Special
3.
look. Yes.
Yeah, sure. We don't exactly know what to call it. Feige, you let us know. As always, make sure to like, subscribe. Hey, hit that bell for alerts of new episodes.
Make sure to leave your comments. What are your theories? How did Carol Danvers get her powers? And make sure to join our community tab. We have some fun conversations going on in there.
Gang, thanks for sticking with us for the past year. We got a bunch of new awesome stuff coming for you in 2019.
We love you.
Keep watching. Until next time, I've been Dre.
And I'm Alex. See you later.